The first part of this exercise, you'll be using the effects tools, applying them to type. So first we have to create some type. So come over to the toolbar on the left, select the type tool, the capital letter T, draw a text box towards the top of your page. Doesn't have to be that big. Whenever you, so this is called a context sensitive menu. Whenever I enable the type tool, the type options come up to me in this upper toolbar. So I have the text box, the flashing cursor, I can choose the typeface, point size, and so on. If this menu does not come up, you can always click on Window, Type, Character, and the smaller window, Compact, will come up. Sometimes it's easier to work with this little window. For the purposes of this exercise, I'll be using the type options in the upper toolbar here. So for the purposes of this exercise, I want to show you the type effectively, so I'm going to choose Arial Black as my typeface. Arial Black is not the prettiest typeface in the world, but it's easy to see, and when I apply effect to it, you'll be able to see it easily. 12 points is a little small, so let's kick up 12 points. Let's go to 24 points. Type in the word effects. If you could do the same, please. So I have Arial Black, 24 point, the word effects. Now I want to apply an effect to this text. First thing I have to do is enable the black arrow, the selection tool. None of this will work unless I can see the bounding box, which is a truth about a lot of Adobe applications. So make sure you can see the bounding box. Click on Effect, Warp. We're going to be using the warp effects in this exercise. Just for the heck of it, let's choose the first one, Arc. Effect, Warp, Arc. And here, this window will come up. Notice nothing happened here because Preview is not enabled. When the Warp Options window comes up, enable Preview, and you'll see the effect applied. Every different type of warp effect has these different parameters and different sliders. There's no way that I can memorize every one of these parameters and what they do, so it's best just to experiment with the sliders until you get an effect that you like. For example, this first parameter, bend, is at 50%. Let's see what happens when we increase that. See how the severity of the bend changes as I increase it. And there's a horizontal and vertical option. If I choose vertical, what happens there? You can see the change. Let's keep it on horizontal. So my point is, every effect you apply will have different parameters. You'll just have to experiment with them to get the effect you like. Just ensure that Preview is enabled so you can see what you're doing. So when you get something that you like, click OK, and there you go. Now this is still editable text. If I hover over it, I can see this bright blue type comes up. That means I can go in there, I can change the spelling of this with the type tool and so on. So let me enable the type tool again. Click anywhere along this this bright blue effects here, and I can just like any word processor, I can select the entire word. Now I chose arc, so let's just call this arc, and that's a little bit little. So I'm gonna go space effect. Arc effect is what I'm writing there. Hit the black arrow so I can deselect, and there's my beautiful arc effect. It's in Arial Black, 24 points. So I want you to emulate that, and I'll see you in the next video.